Yo, 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 this is Too Real Sports where we keep it way too real.
Unapologetic, unbiased, and me most definitely gonna keep it uncensored up in here.
Yes, sir. I am Mitri.
I'm Big F.
Episode Lucky 13, right?
Yes,
I could have made that rhyme or sound a little. Episode Lucky 13. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, we here. Episode 13. If you haven't checked out episode 12 with an interview from Shagari Aline, please go check that out. That's timeless. But we gonna go right back into current sports like we usually do. What's going on, my brother? How are you?
You know, same old, same old. I still watch the Knicks for some reason. I really still watch the Knicks.
Yeah, I caught a Knicks game like randomly, couple days. I didn't know who was on the court. I didn't. And the NBA season about to be over, so I haven't gone to a game yet. So it's like the Knicks or the Nets. I don't even know.
And like I didn't even start talking about it. Like you literally asked me what I've been doing, and I just been watching a couple of Knicks games and college basketball. But we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get around the NBA, a couple of topics.
Yes, we're gonna get around the NBA like he said. Of course, we got to talk about the NFL Combine a little bit. And college basketball will be our sports politics. Hot topic right now is going on.
Right now.
Feds is even tapping phones and all that. It's crazy. But let's get into NBA. We're gonna start out with LeBron and the new look Cavs.
I mean, it's new players with the same results. I mean, Larry Nance and them are supposed to come in there and help with the defensive side of things, but they still giving it up an astronomical amount of points, and it's like the same. It's the same old. It's the same old Cavs. I still think they're gonna come out the East, but I thought they was gonna come out the East with the old team. Like Jordan Clarkson is there. He gets a nice little swag off the bench with his scoring. But what's the point guard? I forget his name.
George Hill.
George Hill. Like, come on. Like, what is George Hill gonna like? I'm thinking like long term. What is George Hill gonna do against Steph Curry? What if like somehow some reason Golden State don't make it to the finals? What the hell is he gonna do against Chris Paul and James Harden? It's like so. I don't feel too much. I don't feel too much nothing about the.
My bad, I can close it.
Same old Cavs. You know, we got the Northeaster going on out here.
How do I do it?
It's getting crazy.
My bad. Oh. Yeah, if you don't know, New York City right now is having a crazy. Well, right now, but just in general, New York City in March. What you said it was called?
The Northeaster.
Yeah, that's my first time hearing that. My 31 years. But yeah, that we having that. My fault there. Let's get
but like
it.
it's like I said, I'm not too impressed. Or I see not the same things, but we'll wait till Kevin Love to get back. We'll see how it meshes around. You know, we can't forget about Kevin Love. He gonna be back. He gonna be having an impact, but. No, they're going to lose again in the finals.
You know, it's funny. It's like with the Cavs, you know, when it started and they was, you know, beating some teams and LeBron was looking happy again and celebrating. and then, you know, now it's leveled back out to, you know, the same. And you know what I thought about? Jordan Clarkson. Like, we really thought Jordan Clarkson was going to be the guy to come and, like,
and this is what I'm talking. Larry Nance Jr. and Joe, rejuvenated. Yeah, we doing it like you know this weed stuff back. LeBronians going crazy again because of Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr.
I'll give Larry Nance some props just because he's, as far as him and LeBron they've played great together. You know, you just got to lob it to him. So LeBron sucks in the defense, throws a lob. Larry Nance is going to dunk it. Should be doing what we thought Tristan Thompson was going to do when he got all that money, but he retired from basketball and ain't tell the Cavs yet.
He worked for E.
Yeah, he a full-time Kardashian. But, so I'll give Larry Nance, but Jordan Clarkson, like, what do we think? Like, that's why the Lakers gave these players away. They know, okay, we got Zoe, B.I., Kuz.
Nah, it ain't no we. It wasn't we. It was just they won a couple of games and like all the hoopla and all that. LeBron sitting there and dancing, getting on the sideline, doing all the things, all that shit again.
I'll put myself into it as far as when it first started. It looked like, they got some.
Yeah, they
got some new players. You know, it's a new energy. You know, they got the older players out of there. They got the young players in there. So now the energy go. But it's Jordan Clarkson. And like you said, Larry Nance, he's still
George Hill.
And George Hill.
Come on,
like,
man.
you know what I'm
George Hill.
saying? So what did we really expect?
And then with the Raptors being better, the Celtics being good this year again, it's not gonna be a cakewalk. It's not gonna be they ain't gonna. I used to say they moonwalk blindfold through the East. LeBron team, it ain't gonna be like that this year.
I
see a couple of
Raptors.
I see a couple of. They better though. They are, but this is their best Raptors team. I don't think they're gonna do it, of course not. But this is the best team they've had. It's been a couple of times, but people have been saying like, oh, the Raptors when Kyle Lowry first started becoming an All-Star and DeMarcus DeRozan started scoring more. And they got Serge Ibaka. They got smacked. They're like, nah, it's not this year. They got a nice little team. They deeper. I see it probably a 6 or 7 game. It's not gonna be a cakewalk through the East, but they still gonna get through the East though and get obliviated in the finals.
Yeah, Celtics. I'm actually liking the Celtics more and more. Brad Stevens made it official that Gordon Hayward would not be playing. I was holding hopes he was.
Oh, he made it official?
Yeah, he said he's not playing this year.
I respect it though. It makes sense.
After, I think it was Shout Out Players Tribune who put out the video of him working out.
Yeah,
I think shout out my man Nye over there, my man Nigel right over there. But yeah, Shout Out Players Tribune. I think they put it out. And after that, Brad Stevens shut it down real quick. Listen, he's not coming back this year.
Yeah, I was watching the Knicks probably.
Yeah. So but I still, from watching the Cavs, I'm liking that Celtics team more and more, just because that Celtics team defends.
Yeah, they did that.
All 5 positions defend, and they switch on everything, and they all can defend, 4 positions. So I'm liking that Celtics team more and more. I'm sorry I fell into the trap with the Cavs for like a week, but Jordan Clarkson, that's the only thing I could think about is like he's good enough to me to be in the NBA, not good enough to be on any championship team. You know what I'm saying?
He could be a piece, but this team's not good enough.
Not on a championship team to me.
Everybody got they role for it. Everybody got their role on the championship team. There's a role for everybody on the championship.
Because he's a scorer. That's not who I want to be my scorer coming off the bench on a championship team.
Well, who's gonna score on the bench for the Cavs if it's not Jordan Clarkson?
But that's my point. That's why you're not a championship team with Jordan Clarkson as your coming off the bench scorer.
He can't be the main scorer. I see.
Yeah, so he's good enough to be in the NBA, but if you a championship caliber team, he can't be your guy that's going to be coming off and be in the microwave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So, Anthony Davis.
Woo! That boy, yo.
He playing some ball.
And I'm not. It's gonna sound good. I'm saying that, but I've always put Anthony Davis in my top 5. Like he hasn't been winning a lot of games and all that. But I've always had Anthony Davis in my top 5 for like the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis he's everything. Everything. He got skills. He got defense. He got poster. He's doing it all. And then like since DeMarcus Cousins got hurt, he's stepping up to the plate like a superstar was supposed to do. And he just been murder death killing these dudes out here night in and night out. And they on a nice little winning streak. And the West is so tight. And it is in the wild, wild West. The wild, wild, wild West.
9-1 out of their last 10.
Yeah. And it's so tight in the West from 8 to 3. It's a 3.5. It's a 3.5 game difference from 3 to 8. So like, and then how they playing? They moved up. What is it, like 4th now?
Yeah.
So and then Rondo's back. I mean, Rondo's back. He out there.
Rondo, you saw the interview, Rondo? You know what I'm saying? You know we shot about last week. I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
we rejuvenated that.
That's right. Rondo's back, and then he looking good with who's the other guard? Drew Holiday. Yeah, Drew, and he's looking good, and they looking good together. And then Anthony Davis is doing his superstar role. He's challenging everything at the basket. He's punching shit. He averages like 2.5, 3 blocks a game. He put himself into the MVP race. He's balling right now. The only thing Anthony Davis says, I want to see it translate to the playoffs. Like the man, as good as he is, as good as I'm giving all his props, not a series, not one win in the playoffs. Yeah. He got to make that translate. He got to make that impact in the players. And I think this is year he's gonna finally do it. He's gonna pull out to rest and like keep it going.
Yeah, I like Anthony Davis. If I be honest, I'm more on the downside than I was on the upside just coming in this year. Because like you said, he has all the pieces. You look at the stats, his PER, everything is like, but it don't equal no wins.
Exactly, man.
And you know, for me, basketball more than any sport. Baseball too, as far as a dominant pitcher, but basketball because every night. So really, basketball more than any sport, one player can rise a team, and you know what I'm saying. So for him not to have that, it's like it's something. It's some type of intangible missing. But I gotta give him his props right now. He is going crazy, like you said. Ever since DeMarcus Cousins went down, he just stepped up. Unfortunately, maybe that's what he kind of needed in a way, because with DeMarcus there, naturally, because how DeMarcus is such an alpha dog, he
Yeah.
kind of does let DeMarcus go, and then, so I would love to. This is why I'm so hyped about the playoffs this year, because there's so many players I want to see in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Him being one of them, James Harden, of course, Chris Paul, but AD. So I'm giving him his props, but I gotta see these playoffs. So I'm not ready. I think they're gonna drop. I think he's playing superhuman right now. It's gotta, So I think they're gonna finish around the 7th, 6th, 8th seed.
But Rondo being back and them staying healthy, I think they can keep going. I think they keep going and
He's
like
just
keep
playing
maintain
such
place.
a high level
Yeah,
right now.
he's like-
It's just like
He averaged like 38 and fucking
it's
12 and
just
shit.
such a high level. But they gonna get in there, and that's what I can't wait to see. I hope they don't get a terrible Golden State matchup and they just doomed.
Yeah, I know.
But
right?
I would love the Rockets. I can see them, and things like that. So I would love to see that. But yeah, we talking about players heating up. We talking about players heating up. There's one player in the Lakers heating up. You've been seeing. I know you've been watching Knicks games. That's East Coast. Lakers play kind of like a 10:30ish.
I've been paying attention.
So they just lost to the Blazers, but before that they was on a 5-game winning streak. My man Zoe shooting on the upper 60s behind the 3-point line in that 5-game winning streak.
But it's not Zoe's back on all the Lakers winning now. The Lakers was like 9-2 without him. Brandon Ingram that stepped up. They had him running point for a little whatever.
Yeah,
and they was winning without him. But Zoe came back. They was like undefeated, and like you said, until go to the Blazers.
Things was going pretty good, for a little while. But
But all that analytical shit, everybody also concerned with is going up. His 3-point percentage is going up. Field goal percentage going up. The PER, all that stuff.
Because he can shoot. You don't know how to shoot in UCLA a year before.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden get to the NBA and don't know how to shoot. Of course, pressure and things like that, which I believe got to him.
Of course,
but now he's settled in. You know what I'm saying? And you see, we getting a great sample size of the player I believe he's going to be that will average a triple-double in 2 years. If not next year. If LeBron come there next year, I can see a triple-double. I can see him averaging it ASAP. But I see the triple-double being averaged by him in the near future, the next 2-3 years, and he's showing us that right now, man. I just want to make sure everybody, especially the ones who said he can't shoot. Who can't shoot?
All that changes. Like, I don't care what his release was. I don't care how his form was. If that's how the man shoots the ball his whole life and it's working for him, don't get all that technical and change up like what they doing with Fultz in Philadelphia. I don't know how he's gonna come back shooting. Like I don't like what the hell they doing with his jump shot. As far as that concerned, I'm not talking about anything else besides him that trying to change his form. So shout out to Zoe for keep on doing what he do, and you know what I'm saying. But it's not like I wasn't a fan. Like I said, I didn't call him transcendent like you were.
I didn't say you were.
I thought he was gonna be a player. My problem, like I said, have always been with Vol. But Zoe, he was 19 years old when he came in the league. He's 20, and he has games under his belt. He's getting towards the second half of the year. He's getting better, like a player of his caliber normally would. Everybody relax. Everybody in the microwave. Everybody want things instant. Nah, it's not like that. Everybody's not like that, man.
This Instagram, social media, Twitter age we live in, like you said, everybody want everything right away, and it's like, you didn't play a year yet.
Relax,
but I'm glad you said LeVar, right? Let's segue, right? So, and if you just let me rant a little bit, chime in when you want, but this is something I want to bring up actually during Black History Month, but we were blessed to have an interview, and that, of course, superseded. But this is something I want to talk about as far as LeVar and why I feel like us, black people, and when I say black people, I mean African American, of course, Puerto Rican, Dominican, y'all black with us. Anything from the Caribbean, you black, Muslim, you black with us. Any minority, really. Why you have to 100% back LeVar, why I believe there's a conspiracy in play, and why we have to look past that, and like I said, 100% back him, because it's bigger than what we think of as far as how we want him to do it. It's really for the culture and for the next step of us elevating the culture. And let me just get into that, why I feel that way. So let me start out with ball is life, right? Ball is life. That's a common phrase we use, and unfortunately, that's not it no more. You know what I'm saying? If you're a little kid, yes. But unfortunately, when you're like 12 years old and up now, basketball is a business. It just is what it is. It is a business. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we look at it a lot of times like ball is life and it's for the love, but there's all these people in there, you know, getting money for our kids to go to certain AAU teams, for our kids to go to high school, and we're not getting none of those money. They're going to give our kid the new LeBrons, and that's it, and they're going to get some big money out of that. So we have to realize, unfortunately, basketball is a business now. Now, one thing I noticed during the All-Star game, Jordan sponsored the All-Star game, right? And that made me think, really, Nike should be a subdivision of Jordan. If you think about it, think about the history of Nike. They didn't pop off until Jordan got there. Jordan is pretty much the sole responsibility
exactly what I was to say, exactly.
for Nike being what it is today.
If it wasn't for Jordan, it would be no Nike how it is, no way in hell.
Yes. So when you think about that impact, right, and then when you start looking at the numbers of it, right, so for LeBron's contract per se, right, LeBron first deal with Nike from 2003 to 2010 was $90 million. That's $11 million per year. His second deal with Nike was $100+ million from 2011 to 2015. That was a little over $20 per year. Nike alone in 2014 made $340 million off LeBron James alone in that 1 year. So they made more than what they gave him in that 1 year. Now LeBron has now signed a lifetime contract with Nike, the first of its kind. And no one has the figure of that. I think Maverick was to say that it's closer to the billion side, which I could believe, but no one has a true figure to what that is. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, we all killed LeVar, or a lot of things was, it looked crazy for him not to want to sign a Nike or an Adidas or a major thing. But if you look at the numbers, what if LeBron or Jordan started their own thing? Look at they would be billionaires right now. They would be billionaires. Multi-billionaires. So Jordan, and these numbers, I couldn't even get past 2015. So these numbers are from 2015. Jordan in sneaker sales alone, not even apparel, just sneaker sales alone, has made $3 billion. Nike net worth from 2015 was $30 billion. And like I said, Jordan, as far as kickstart wise, has a lot to do with that $30 billion. Mm-hmm. And even with that $3 billion that he's made off sneaker sales, I'm pretty sure Jordan doesn't have $1 billion from Nike. I'm sure he's got a lot of money, but not what he truly deserves as far as what he brings to that. Because realistically, we're not buying Nike apparel because of the performance of it. Mm-hmm. We're buying it because of our favorite player wear Nike, is stylish, this, that, my fault.
Nike started off as a track like running shoe. In the 80s, when the NBA like got back to life and took off, like was blasted over and like started being on TV, mostly color TV and all that, when Magic and Bird, the NBA, the sneaker of choice was the Converse. The Converse. Michael Jordan came on the Nike scene, and then boom, that's when Nike started, and that's when Nike started taking off. Boom, here comes the Big East for everybody with the sneakers and Sonny Vaccaro and all that, and then boom, all that started because of all Michael Jordan. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, there wouldn't been none of that stuff. No Air Max, nobody looking for none of that stuff. You know? So you 100% right.
So this is why I believe, you know, more of the reasons why I'm 100% for the BBB. And I want to say real quick, you know, one thing, you know, we say now, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I would love to purchase some big baller brand. I'm not spending that money right now. I'm not. I can't. I got so much other stuff I can spend that money on that I cannot. But if you know, if I was up, I would. But I can't. But I want us to also understand that doesn't mean it's not support. You know what I'm saying? Support comes from a lot of different things. Sometimes we feel like financial is the only way we support somebody. You know, liking a picture on Instagram, that's a way of support. Telling another person about something, that's a way of support. So you might not be able to afford my merchandise, but you might lead an investor to my merchandise. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to just how we just really need to support Big Baller Brand and what they're doing just for the culture. And then I just got a couple more points real quick, and then we're going to get back to the field stuff. Now, with LeVar trying to saying he wants to get his kids on the Lakers, and if not, we'll go to another team. I love it.
That's stupid.
I love it. I'm gonna tell you why I love it. For one, people do it in every level of basketball. That's how we do it.
Not in the NBA.
But people do it at every level of basketball, all the way up to college. If I got, even down to Jello. You know, I don't know too much about Jello. I've seen him from my eyes. He wasn't a UCLA talent, but Melo and Zoe was. So why do you think Jello got there?
That's fine for
And so
amateurs.
if you could get,
But
if you could get your kid a free education and everything like that, because why not do it?
Yep, I'm with
so
it.
if you could do that on a higher level, if you could get all your kids paid, why not do it? Now the reason why I say I love it that he goes, if the Lakers don't want to do it, we're out, just to paraphrase, because again, we fall into loyalty of a team. No, this is business. This is all business. If they want to trade me tomorrow, they're going to trade me tomorrow. You know, we've been hearing that a lot lately with players putting their positions in there, you know, with the KDs, which I disagree with. But a lot of players going to where they want to go and saying, hey, these teams will trade us whenever they want, so why we can't put our careers in our own hands? So I love that there's not this blind loyalty that he has for the Lakers, because it's not about the Lakers. It's about my kids. It's about making sure they good. So I don't care. So if you don't want to make sure my kid's good, if whatever, the Trailblazers or whoever, any team wants to make sure, the Brooklyn Nets want to make sure my kid's good, then that's what we gonna do. Because it's all business. There's no loyalty to none of these teams or anything like that, because they don't have the same vice versa loyalty. So that's why I love it.
But I'm in the business of winning championships and winning games. And if LaMelo and Jello are not NBA, now not even NBA caliber players, you have no business being on my team. And who the hell are you to sit there and tell me that if you don't sign my two sons, we'll be out too? Nah, and then if that's the case, like, I would hell no. If I'm a GM or a president or owner of Lakers, I wouldn't want to see Zoe go. But that's the stipulation. You can peace out. You take Big Bullet, all that. You can peace out. It will be another player. It'll be another point guard that come along the way. It may not be your caliber, but one day it could be you. We gonna keep it going. We are the LA Lakers. You're not gonna hold me hostage. There's 14, 16 championships up there.
No, that's why they say if you don't want to do it, we'll go somewhere else.
See, and I done came a long way with Vol. Like I done came from like, hell no, you're crazy. They wilding out for this, starting their own anything. So like, I'm 100% on their side with doing their own thing and marketing themselves and all that. When I saw him on WWE, I've been laughing at him ever since though. Like all the crazy things he was saying, all the antics, like, it's whatever. I understand. He's the entertainment side of the business. He gonna do his part. It's a whole conglomerate thing with them. I get it now. I 100%. I'm in. You want to do that, fine. But the only thing I still don't agree with, and him calling out Julius Randle in the beginning of the year, he's talking about the coach and all that. It's like, yeah, go ahead with that. Go ahead with telling me about, yeah, I'm going to take him out of here if you don't sign my sons. I'm not going to sign your sons if they're not nice. Your son's not good enough. There's players that's good enough to be in the league. And if you're not good enough to be in my roster, you're not going to hold me hostage and force my hand to put your son on the team, and he's not good enough. I'm going to put your son in the game or not at all, and we're going to get shellacked. Zoe's not going to win a championship. The success of Big Baller Brand is going to be based off Zoe. So, like, if they not winning, he ain't gonna win no championships. If he ain't gonna be that caliber player you've been telling about since he was college, now he's better than Steph Curry. Then it's not gonna. I mean, you still gonna make your money, but it's not gonna be the company, the potentially company it could be. It's about winning games, not about putting your family in the NBA. Like I said, it's cool. It's cool to get that free education. It's cool to a certain level, but you're not gonna do that in the NBA. Do it with your amateurs and the AU teams. Get him in his college and all of that's cool. I'm with it. That's fine. Hell yeah. Get your son up in there. But you're not doing that NBA. It's money involved and championships at stake. I don't know. If he's good enough, I mean, fine. If he's good enough, do what you got to do. But I don't know about LaMelo. We'll see about LaMelo, but I don't think Jello's good enough. I don't think Jello's good enough to be on the NBA roster as of right now. I don't see it really happening.
So with your points, right? Two things. Unfortunately, and I hope people don't misconstrue this, but unfortunately, realistically, championships don't mean anything. Championships don't mean all this. We play for championships and things like don't mean anything. It is a business.
I disagree with that.
I'm gonna tell you the only reason why LeBron James and a KD cared about a championship was because of money. That's the only reason. When LeBron, one of the reasons why he said he went to the Heat, when he played in the Olympics with Kobe, and they went overseas, and he saw the love Kobe got versus everybody else. Because overseas, all they know is champions. They don't follow regular season like that. They just know who won and who the man. Okay. So he saw that, and he saw as his brand and his goal to be a billionaire. Oh, okay, I got to win a chip. So, he damn near sold his soul, basketball-wise, for a chip, and got that chip, and then it did skyrocket his career. Same thing with KD. But championships, it always makes me think about the Mike Tyson interview when he was talking about his belts. And he was saying, these belts don't mean anything. I bled, I did all this, and it don't mean nothing. It really don't. My kids can't eat these belts. It don't.
But it's not about that. It's not about that. If you want to be, if LeVar somebody the greatest, you want to be the greatest. If even Lizzo wants to be the greatest, you go.
They never said that.
Well, hey,
they never said that.
What is this like? Then fine. You want to be entertainer, fine. If you want to be entertainer, fine. Though, but
that's what this is. This is entertainment. This goes back to my point of the false narrative of ball is life. No, it's not. It's a business.
It is a business.
It's a business. So everything is. Especially with the NBA now, everything is such a bit. It's really about money. Unfortunately, I'm with you. I wish the players cared about the game and it would, but no, it's about money. That's all it's about. And I'm with that. I'm cool. And that's why I love what he's trying to do, because it's like, okay, he's just ahead of the curve. It's like, okay, it's a business. So let me make sure me and all my kids is good.
I mean, that's fine though. I'm not knocking that at all. But
because you can win. All right, say Zoe wins a championship. What is more fulfilling? Zoe winning 3 championships, or all 3 of your kids having NBA contracts, and you at least set them so they could be good for their whole life.
Well, if Big Baller Brand is gonna do what it do, your family's gonna be good regardless.
Listen.
Chasing the wrong thing.
Listen.
If you're chasing the dollar, then if everything money, then hey, good luck with that.
But this is business. That's when you're in business, that's what it's about. But like you said, one of the things he said, dude know what he's doing. That's why he said we don't need big contracts. I don't need a big contract from these NBA teams, because if I get all 3 of my sons on the same team, Big Baller Brand is going to make ridiculous. Look what Big Baller Brand has done in a year without any accomplishments from any of those kids.
What have they done? Like, what have they, like I'm talking about, like, it's money. Like, what money have they made? Like, what? You
don't think they're making multi-millions of dollars right now?
I'm pretty sure. I have not one clue. I have not one clue.
In 1 year, they're making multi-millions of dollars. We would have to assume that. As far as they got the pop-up shops everywhere, and they're doing their thing, and that's just out the trunk in 1 year. It's only gonna grow. So it's real. I get what you're saying, but like my first thing was, ball is life. That's not playing for the love of the game, and that's not it. That's not.
It is.
Nobody's playing for the love of the game.
If it wasn't for basketball, none of this all this shit they doing would not be possible. So you might want to keep on sharpening up your basketball skill to keep on putting up the business spots. Because without basketball, you don't have no business. But like, they probably good now. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do now, but you might want to keep on winning and keep on improving. Like, I don't know what Lonzo wants to do. He's rapping. He's doing all kind of stuff during the season. I don't know. He is improving. He is improving. But I would like the focus to be on basketball. Do your part. You the basketball player. But I think that's a false narrative. It's a false narrative, and it's this whole thing we have, because somebody's gonna get that money. So you just rather these corporations keep getting the money. He's gonna get the money. He's doing this thing. The money. I think the business is being handled. I don't see what's going on. I don't see what else and more he has to do.
But once we see but Nike, Jordan, these people are making billions of dollars.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah. If Jordan wasn't winning, if Jordan wanted to play who he was and won these championships, he wouldn't be sitting here. Well, with the sneakers at least, but Jordan was the player.
Jordan being the best of all time. Definitely. And we're not saying he's going to go out there and lose games, but we have to get rid of this false loyalty to teams and coaches.
Nah, I don't like.
Again, you can talk out to a coach. My loyalty is to my son and what he does. I don't care about Luke Walton. I don't care about the Lakers, because when my son retires or if he breaks his leg tomorrow, they're not going to care about us. So we only care about us and family. We care about Big Baller Brand. Everybody else, is a business,
That's
and it's a
fine.
beautiful way to look at it because that's how they look at us.
Well, the only player in your family is Lonzo. So that's the only player I care about. Unfortunately, I don't care about your other two kids because they're not on our team. Be the Los Angeles Lakers. Lonzo Ball is a part of that, so that's who we care about. I don't give a goddamn about Jello and Melody. They're not here.
I get it. Two points I want to make real quick, but I like I said, I think we just have to. The unfortunate thing is a business, but two things why I believe it's a conspiracy and we have to fight out of it, right? What LeVar is doing. So before LeVar, a lot of the players coming out, a lot of the talented players are coming from single black mother homes, right?
Yeah.
And you know, when you come from that, you're gonna sign anything.
Everything.
You're gonna sign anything and everything, and we thinking they great deals, and we signing them, and now we locked up. So LeVar has been the first person. That's why I believe these corporations want to shut him down so much. He was the first person to going, whoa, don't just sign that. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at look what people, we ain't just signing anything. It ain't like, you know, I don't want to see my mother struggle. Because you get where these players are coming from. They mother work 2 jobs, work hard. So they want to just get the quick money real quick. Mm-hmm. But LeVar's the first one going to know, whoa. And you know, I don't know their situation, but I know they lived in a nice house and stuff before that. So maybe they're financially in a place to do that. But it just gives us a pause of going, whoa, don't sign the quick money. Look, wait, and see. And then the other reason why I think it's a conspiracy because of, you know, these reasons, because he's trying to get the money directly to us instead of everybody who's not supposed to get it, is on TV. Now, when we look at these debate shows from the First Takes to the Undisputed, anything, in every topic, everyone agrees and disagrees. They actually have a system on how they do it, right? To make sure that it's a balance. And why with the LeVar topic, everyone disagrees that he's bad. Everyone just agrees he's bad. That's the only topic where everyone agrees that he's bad. And if I tell you about somebody you don't really know 10 times, 10 bad things, automatically you just gonna think he bad and what he doing is bad without even knowing.
I've seen many people, well, at least not the hosts of the show, the people who are directly on the show. I've seen the guest people who come in and speak about him, former players. I've been on LeVar and LeVar's side.
It's 90 to 10.
It's definitely
it's 90%.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
And that's the only topic is like that. And then people, you know, it just subconsciously creates a narrative in our head of, oh, it is wrong, because we keep telling you it's wrong. But I think it's because it's finally a black man saying, no, white man who's not on the court, who's not in the gym, who didn't raise our family, you can't just get 90% of the money. No, if anything, you're going to get a little bit, and we going to get all of it.
One thing with LeVar, but I do say I give him props to, he's definitely a trailblazer, and he done started something. Like the kids who's not like he done started something. Like a lot of fathers will come around and follow the same blueprint and do it differently. They're probably not gonna be as abrasive and bashful or something and all that. But he started something, and I guarantee you now, with Nike will aware of this and see what's going on happening. Whoever's not doing that, they're gonna try to get people to sign them. They're gonna be giving out more money on their rookie contracts to these players. So
Nike's about to be done. After this big baller brand and all that, all them companies
definitely started something. So,
but Joe definitely does have to win. He does have to be an all-star, which I believe he's gonna be. For the pieces to go, definitely. But if LeVar pull his heist off, man, this is one of the greatest heists in American history. He get his 3 kids on a team. Come on, man. You think of it as a father.
I'm on record right now. I'm on record. What's today's date? March 7th, 2018, episode 13, Lucky 13. If Vol gets all 3 of his sons in the NBA team, I will never disagree or say anything like negative about him again.
He's gonna be a GM of a team. I guarantee that.
If he gets that habit, if that goes down,
he's gonna finesse it.
He got it. Salute.
He gonna finesse it. Then that was a great. Now we gonna pull an audible. We gonna talk about college basketball next episode. When we think about that, that'd be perfect time. It is close into March Madness anyway. Real quick, numbers don't lie. I got this shirt because I want to shout out Jamel Hill and Michael Smith. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got this shirt from a friend of the show, but for them, I know they officially are not working together. They still both in ESPN, but they trailblazers of their own. As far as definitely with the culture.
Yep. Big time salute to them, man.
So yeah, shout out to them. Let's just get back on the field a little bit real quick, I guess, before we get out of here. NFL Combine, right? You hold any stock into that at all?
if you not really like if you a GM, if you a scouter or all that for a team in the NFL, and you go to the combine and see a player that you've never seen on film before or haven't been scouting before, and see him do some crazy numbers with a run of 4.3 or jump a crazy vertical and does great at the combine and draft players just off that, you out of your damn mind. You shouldn't even have the job. If you're not going to the combine to look at somebody that you've been recruiting or scouting, that to see the translation into the numbers and all that, the analytical, the science part of it, from what you've been seeing on the field to the numbers, that's the only reason why. If you go on and look for a player for numbers combine, you're not at the combine for the right thing. You should be seeing these players on the field, and you should want to see it translate into the numbers and how they perform at the combine. That's it. You should not be going to the damn combine looking for players to push up the bench press, like D lineman, the bench press 45 reps and say, "Oh my, who is this?" Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not really with the combine. I watch it, but as far as if I was a GM, I would tape. You know, I'm huge on the eye test. That's my whole thing. Tape. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I got from the combine, we want to shout out Shaquem Griffin. Some of you might know him as the guy with one arm who was in the combine. He tore it up from the crazy. The 40 to the weights. But what I
step it up.
Yeah. But what I want people to understand is he's a really good football player. Like he's a big time football player. I got some of his stats real quick, just so you know. He was a ESPN All-Ball Team 2007. He was the Peach Bowl Defensive MVP this year. He was a ACC Defensive Player 2016 out of Central Florida. Second team All-CC 2 years. Like I just want you to know he's a big time player.
He got a brother in the league, right?
Yeah. So definitely rooting for him. But combine, that's really about it. What's happening first?
But like I said, like if you scouting Saquon Barkley all year, right? Who I want to draft Giants to pick with the second round pick. If you scouting him all year and he comes to the combine and throw up 29 reps on the bench, you say, oh shit, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, it should reassure your pick, like, all right, bam. Yeah, that's what I want. Because when I saw that Saquon Barkley 29, I didn't know he was that strong. I didn't see
I didn't know he was that strong.
I caught like 3 or 4 full Penn State games this shit. I didn't see what I'm saying, but I didn't know he was that strong. And I seen what he did on the highlights and seen what he did in the game, so that just like translated. I'm like, oh, all right, he's a stronger player than I thought. So hopefully they do it.
That's what you want, right?
And Saquon Barkley be about to sign the Noel, the best free agent offensive lineman on the market from the Panthers. Another gentleman, afraid come right into the gate swinging. Taking players, he got a relationship with him, so he gonna be here. And I just got the alert. The Giants about to get Alex Ogletree, trading him for the 4th and 6th round pick of the draft. So we already stockpiling that defense. Come on now.
Yeah, y'all did that again. Y'all did that 2 years ago too. I ain't really do nothing. Stockpiled y'all defense.
Defense is great. The defense is great. Defense is fine. You know what I'm saying? We have no linebackers. I'm not saying that. We have no linebackers. We haven't had a decent linebacker since Antonio Pierce.
Y'all got just as long as y'all got Eli, I'm fine.
Yeah, we got Eli.
Now, as far as the Barkley kid,
we got dudes who want to trade down and pick. Nah, I don't want to trade down and pick. Nah, fuck all that and get two. Nah, we good. We could build a line through the draft too in the second and third rounds, man.
Only reason why I think Barkley would be good for y'all is because I'm not necessarily in love with any of the quarterbacks.
Exactly.
But y'all do need a quarterback, so if y'all do keep Eli, I am very happy about that. But the Barkley kid, one big thing for me was that I saw in his college career, he only had 2 games with 20-plus carries. That's huge.
Yeah, so he's fresh. He's not
No, that means he ain't built like that. I don't know if he built like that. So for me, because I was scared of him, but for me, that was like, okay, he's maybe not a Todd Gurley. I mean, I didn't think he was a Todd Gurley, Ezekiel Elliott. But he did show flashes of it. Reason why I didn't think he was that, because big games, he didn't play big. But seeing that he only had 2 carries, two games with 20-plus carries, a little fear came out. And, but I hope y'all do, because that means Eli's staying.
I mean, there's many running backs. It's not like he's the only one, but I just think he's the best. And a player like that, you might want to grab him. He'll do a lot for your franchise if you can opened up some lanes for him, man.
Yo, you know it. Side note, you know it. I was talking to somebody and well, alright. So you know we watch football and stuff, and you know we both very pro-black. You know what I'm saying? I follow your lead. You've been my OG with that for a minute. But so you know people always want, oh, you watch football, and I'm like, hell yeah, I watch football. And one of the things I try to tell them is, you know, well, unfortunately, football is equally, you know, I hate to use the word prejudice, but you know they care about their shield. So the same thing they did to Kaepernick, they did to Tim Tebow for being a white Christian. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, whoa, anything you got to chill. But you know, if somebody reminded me, and I'm like, oh, you know who got in that mix too? Remember Michael Sam?
Michael Sam.
I forgot all about that. The first gay player. Yo, you see how fast the NFL swept that up? They said, oh no, whoa, hold on. Remember he kissed his boyfriend on the draft?
He got drafted and all
I
that.
forgot that even all happened.
I forgot all about. I didn't even know who he was.
Yo,
that's
I had to look up his name. Somebody
crazy.
just, you know, I didn't want to say the gay dude or the gay player, but
yeah,
somebody said to me that way, and that's how I was like, oh, and then I had to look up his name. But yeah, yo, the NFL is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that's a Swift motherfucker right there.
The NFL is crazy. But yeah. I mean, we got long. Well, I got long-winded. We got long, but it was great with the LeVar topic. So we gonna continue with the college basketball and how we feel about it next episode. Personally, for me, I'm gonna get you into it this year. The World Cup, less than 100 days away, baby. You know what I'm saying? Less than 100 days away. I'm telling you, World Cup is crazy.
Nah,
World Cup is crazy.
World Cup, man.
Yeah, we gonna get down with the get down. You know, I rep Argentina. Just let it know ASAP out the gate. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no bad. USA of course.
I'm a bandwagon. I watch Brazil, man.
You know, yeah.
I watch Brazil, yo.
I'm not too big of just their style. They're very flashy and yada. Yeah.
With all that, yo. So.
Well, we in tune though. You see, we in tune. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back at y'all in a minute. You see, I got the Brooklyn Cyclones, real New York with it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be back with. Yeah, I guess, you know, in a flash, right? Yeah. Right around the corner with episode 14. We're going to keep this thing rolling.
Keep that rolling, man.
Keep this thing rolling. Again, if you didn't watch the Sagari Alleyne interview from last week, that's timeless. Go please check that out. Any other little nuggets you want to say? Anything that we...
Nah, just keep on supporting. We appreciate the love and all the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like to, if you ain't do it yet, like our Facebook page. Subscribe to us on YouTube at 2 Real Sports. At number 2, Real Sports. You can probably add podcasts to it if you can't find it. And
it's getting up there though, because I've been seeing, you know, it's getting a little easier for me on the searches, thanks to y'all and the views and everything. It's only gonna get bigger and better though, man.
Sir, man.
Like the great Jimmy V say, never give up. Oh man, I almost messed Jimmy V. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Excuse me, Jimmy V. And it's March Madness. I can't mess you up during March Madness, Jimmy V. My brother.
My brother.
Love.
Yes, sir. Hey.